Great white shark. The open Pacific stretches for thousands of miles in every direction. Here, in the cold blue expanse, the great white reigns. It grows up to 20 feet long and weighs over 2,500 pounds. Its body is built like a torpedo, streamlined, powerful, and precise. It hunts by detecting electrical fields produced by living animals. A single bite delivers over 4,000 pounds of force per square inch. It can breach the surface at 25 miles per hour during an ambush. Its eyes roll back to protect themselves at the moment of impact. The great white does not chase prey, it strikes from below. Near the coast of South Africa, seal colonies exist because of this predator. By controlling seal populations, it keeps the entire food web in balance. In the ocean, no apex predator operates with more calculated precision. Hammerhead Shark. Warm, shallow coastal waters are where the hammerhead feels most at home. Schools of scalloped hammerheads gather near seamounts, in the hundreds. The head, called a cephalofoil, spans nearly a third of its body length. Eyes positioned at each end give it a nearly 360-degree field of vision. It can see directly above and below itself at all times. That wide head is also packed with electroreceptors called ampullae of Lorenzini. This allows it to detect stingrays buried beneath the ocean floor. It pins rays against the sand before consuming them whole. The hammerhead is the only shark known to school in such large numbers. This social behavior may offer protection during vulnerable juvenile stages. It is highly sensitive to environmental changes, especially rising ocean temperatures. A declining hammerhead population signals deeper instability within the reef ecosystem. Bull shark. Most sharks stay far from human civilization. The bull shark does not. It tolerates freshwater and has been found over 2,500 miles up the Amazon River. It reaches around 11 feet and weighs up to 500 pounds. Its body is thick, compact, and built for shallow, murky environments. It recycles salt internally, allowing it to regulate freshwater without issue. The bull shark hunts in water too shallow for most other large predators. It relies on the bump and bite strategy, first testing, then attacking. High testosterone levels make it one of the most aggressive sharks in the world. It thrives in rivers, estuaries, harbors, and flooded streets after heavy rains. Because it shares water with humans so frequently, it is considered highly dangerous. Yet it plays a critical role in controlling fish populations in both fresh and salt water. Adaptability, not size, is what makes the bull shark so formidable. Whale shark. The open ocean off the Yucatan Peninsula erupts with activity each spring. Whale sharks arrive in the hundreds, drawn by spawning fish eggs near the surface. At 40 feet long, the whale shark is the largest fish on the planet. Its mouth stretches 5 feet wide and opens like a slow-moving net. Yet it feeds on the smallest creatures, plankton, fish eggs, and tiny crustaceans. It filters up to 6,000 liters of water every hour through its gills. Each whale shark carries a unique pattern of white spots. No two are alike. Researchers use these patterns to identify and track individual animals across oceans. It moves slowly, covering vast distances between feeding grounds each year. Despite its enormous size, it faces serious threats from boat strikes and entanglement. Whale sharks are listed as endangered, with populations declining globally. In the economy of the ocean, the largest fish feeds on the most invisible life. Goblin Shark. Far below the reach of sunlight, at depths beyond 3,000 feet, lies the Goblin Shark. It is one of the rarest and least understood sharks on Earth. Its pale, almost translucent skin gives it an unsettling, ghost-like appearance. The long, flat snout is densely loaded with electroreceptors to navigate total darkness. Its jaws are not fixed. They can project forward in a rapid, slingshot-like motion. In under a tenth of a second, it can extend its jaw to capture prey. It feeds on fish, squid, and crustaceans that drift through the deep-sea water column. Its body is soft and flabby compared to surface-dwelling sharks. This reduces energy costs in an environment where food is scarce and unpredictable. The Goblin Shark has existed largely unchanged for over 125 million years. It is a living fossil, surviving conditions that ended entire ecosystems. In the deepest parts of the ocean, staying unseen is the most effective survival strategy. Wobbegong Shark. On the seafloor of the Indo-Pacific, the wobbegong is almost impossible to find. It rests flat against coral reefs and rocky substrate, completely motionless. Its flattened body is covered in intricate brown and tan markings that mirror the seafloor exactly. Fleshy lobes around its jaw break up its outline and complete the camouflage. It does not pursue prey. It waits, sometimes for hours, until something passes too close. Then, with a sudden lunge, it captures fish and octopus in powerful jaws. Its teeth curve inward, making escape nearly impossible once a bite is secured. The wobbegong can rotate and consume prey larger than its own head. It breathes through spiracles, allowing it to stay still without continuous movement. As a bottom dweller, it regulates populations of small reef fish and invertebrates. Its presence, though invisible, keeps reef ecosystems functioning with quiet efficiency. The most effective hunters are not always the fastest ones in the water.